was I not expecting this? I really thought Atlanta was going to come in and really make its push for the division. So I'm going to propose this to you. Did Justin Fields save his job versus Atlanta or just raise his trade value?
I think, like we said, I think honestly, it almost all the decision really comes down to next week. You're in that front office. Like, look, man, and I'll tell you what, man, as a Saints fan, for me, the decision comes down to next week. Because if Justin can come in there and help save the Saints season, I think I'm riding with JF1, and this might be the craziest switch over bandwagon in history.
Like JF1 into next year.
If he can go in there and light them up and genuinely light them up,
it has
not
to be
like not some like pass for 130, like
no,
get some crazy scrambles. Not that we love when he does that, but I need to see in the pocket, dot these boys up, show me you can do what Jay Love does. That's what it comes down to too. Is it's like, look, we're not going to sit around and bullshit.
He has to outplay Jordan Love.
Yeah, Jordan Love is really taking a leap. Where it's like, all right, that really is the guy. It's like, show me you can be that for us. That's what I think it would come down to. Like for me this week, it has to.
Yeah, no, the Justin Fields, in my opinion, maybe not stat wise, that would probably Washington. Like that was his best game as a quarterback. But I was thinking about this today because, for example, like DJ Moore, this was his 5th 100-yard game, and he had, 9 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown or 2 touchdowns. I don't remember. But my point being, Mooney was out. Okay, Cole Kmet basically wasn't there. So the only person Justin really has chemistry with is DJ Moore that's on the field. So my thing is, the Falcons played man coverage 89% that game. If DJ Moore is beating his corner every time, and you don't have chemistry with anybody else, I'm not saying this was Justin's fault, but basically over half of Justin's yards came from DJ Moore. So my thing is, if a team is playing zone or they double DJ, does Justin have that day?
That's been our. See, that's the thing is that's been part of our questions, and that's why I've been so rigid on the like, man, when you get Caleb, it's like, man, you're getting someone really special. Like, that really does a lot of different things. And that's why I'm trying not to be too recency biased either. Because, like, every time I go back and watch Caleb tape, I'm just like, dude.
I know. It's tough, man. He's really making it tough. Because
everyone's like this hating train with him now. Like, you know how it's weird how, like, people go in these things. Because it was, like, just even a couple months ago or last year, that would have been such the opposite. Like, if you asked any Bears fan, he'd be like, oh, man, Caleb are you kidding me? Give him now. And you see how things go. But it's like, that's still the same Caleb. I think it's like nothing's changed. Like,
I think the thing is, like, Justin is, like, regardless of his play, is, like, loved by the city. Like, outside of Jim McMahon, like, please tell me who's been more loved. Like, everyone liked Cutler.
It's crazy.
But, like, they didn't like him as they loved.
But they didn't want him extended. We liked him around, but it was like when it was time to cut him loose, it was time to cut him loose. Yeah. And then when it happened, everyone was distraught.
Yeah.
With Justin, it's the complete opposite right now.
Khalil Herbert, back-to-back 100-yard rushing weeks. But let's talk about the Bears defense, and then we'll go to the Falcons really quickly. Tyreek Stevenson, 4 interceptions over the past 5 weeks. He is their 2nd-round pick out of Miami. Then we have Gervon Dexter, who, if you guys don't remember, the Bears passed up on Jalen Carter for a 4th-round pick, moved back one spot, and they took Gervon in the 2nd round as well. And he has been a stud, leading interior defensive rookies in a couple categories, even ahead of Jalen Carter just these past 7 weeks, I believe. And the Bears defense, hasn't allowed more than 20 points over the past 5 weeks is what you put down.
That's insane. Because I was looking and I'm like, dude, I know you guys have been on fire, but man, Flus is finally doing what they pay him to do.
Yeah.
You got to love it.
So my thing is the Flus juice in full production again? I think the
factory got past the health check. The health check's been passed. We have to like see how the product tastes. We have to, you know what I mean? We got to get the product in the building.
It's like Four Loko before they took the caffeine out of it.
Exactly.
This is what this is right now.
No, it 100% is. We're like, and it could come back better than ever, but you never know.
Yeah, the Bears defense is looking elite. And my thing is like, there's just so many questions for the Bears this offseason that we won't get into right now. We can work more on it in the offseason.
They're going to be crazy offseason content.
There's so much. There's just so many variables, but Bears dominated today. Best game of Justin Fields' career, in my opinion. Falcons, what the fuck? Kyle Pitts, 1 receptions, 5 yards. Art Smith, don't understand. I don't know. Like, I don't think it was necessarily a bad game from the Falcons, but it never really felt close.
No, this is the reality, and this is what it's coming to, and it's crazy. If I'm a Saints fan and I can feel bad for you, that's terrible.
Yeah.
And why is it that I feel bad for them? Let me be clear. Don't get on me who that you, because I'm an objective man. Hear me out. This is the reality. Falcons fans, if we look over the tenure of the past few years as Falcons fans, you'd be like, oh my goodness, let's review. You're like, oh, Kyle Pitts? Oh, Drake London? Oh, Bijan Robinson? Like, and you look at the results every week and you're just like, wait a fucking
And their
minute.
old line is pretty good.
I was like, dude, there's so many things about the offense. Their old line's terrific. And then you look and you're like, wait a minute, who's this war criminal? Who is that guy on the sideline? Like, who's that with the headset? Looking like Big Cat.
Sometimes Art Smith looks AI generated, and I'm just like, this
He's
is
Big Cat with the fucking headset, bro.
if AI was cooking up an offense, like,
No,
bro,
it's insane.
this
like,
literally, bro. Art Smith plays football how I used to play Madden. Like, I used to feel bad when I like have bench players that weren't getting plays, so I'll be like, oh, I'll put him in for a couple plays, like get him some touches, like
I
blah blah
swear
blah. Like,
you're spot on,
bro, this is how Art Smith plays like a little kid playing Madden. Like they want to get everyone touches. Like,
No, and here's
but the
thing.
worst part is it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Like, I just want to say, like, this is really a real thing. Can we start the trend? Justice for K Pitts. Justice. 1 reception, 5 yards. Season low, by the way, but I think more than anything, it just highlights that's Art Smith experience. Let's take our fourth overall guy. Let's take our first round guy. Let's take our other first round guy. Like, what?
They're all top 10 picks. Top 8. They're all top 8 picks, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just, you know what I mean? It's like,
Art Smith has to be gone, right? Because their defense is actually not bad either. Even though
at this point, the reality of the situation is, if you keep Art Smith, I think if anything, it just sends more of a message to the locker room.
yeah.
And that was the thing too. Is it was
I don't know
like,
if they vibe with him 100%.
it was like if they lost locker room, he's done. And I'm gonna keep it real. The way they've been playing, especially like you said, this was a game you had a chance to come out and still keep playoff hopes alive, completely.
Fell flat.
And they fell literally deadline flat.